Hi, this is a video on mountainbikeriders.com on how to build a wheel using an American Classic Disc 130 front mountain bike hub. We're using the standard 100mm axle hub, a Mavic 717 disc rim, DT Swiss Revolution 260mm, 2.0, 1.5 spoke, and some alloy nipples. Okay, so we're going to start lacing up the American Classic hub to a 717 rim. What I like to do is start on the disc side and just start lacing it up. So I'm going to start lacing it up. And what I'm doing is lacing up every other hole on one side first. What I'm doing is lacing up every fourth hole. Okay, that's one of four. Okay, so I got one side all laced up. I'm going to flip it over and start on the second side. Okay, so I'm going to start lacing this second side. Okay, so that's two sides. I'm going to flip it and go back to the first side that I started on. Okay, so I finished the second side. Now I'm going to start lacing up the first side again, or the disc side. Feed spoke through from the flange out. Okay, so we're building a 3-cross wheel, so I'm back on the first side, the disc side again, and it's basically, with the spoke, you're going to go over, over, under. So I'm going to start lacing it up, and I'm going to use a screwdriver to help me screw in the nipples. Okay, so I just finished up lacing the third side, and as you can see, it's already beginning to look like a wheel. So I'm going to keep it on the disc side and start feeding spokes in for the last and final side. It's going to take a while. Okay, so I'm back on the fourth side. I'm going to start doing the final lacing, basically. Over, over, under. Same process. Use the screwdriver just to help me get the nipple in there. Okay, so I'm on the last spoke, last nipple. And then you guys will see that the wheel is pretty much done. Just needs some tensioning, needs some final touches, and it's laced, looks round. What I like to do is I also like to line up the rim label and the hub label. So whenever you're looking down from here, you always see the hub label and then the rim. Okay, so since we have it in the shape of a wheel, we're going to put it on a truing stand. This is my old Park truing stand. It's kind of like a professional edition, except it doesn't automatically dish. So we're going to have to use a manual dishing tool, but this will get us started. So just pop it in there. What I like to do is use a little bit of tri-flow to lube the threads on the spoke. So I'm going to start that real quick here. Hold on. So I'm just going to go and put tri-flow on every single little nipple. Okay, so just finishing up using tri-flow on all of the threads, and what I'm going to do is going to use a Park spoke wrench. Park, or this is like the performance one. Both of them red are the same. What I'm going to do is just going to tighten the nipple all the way till I stop. The threads are not able to be seen. And then that way I know they're all done at the same length, and then I'll just finishing up truing the wheel up. This is the time-consuming part. Okay, so I got the wheel all laced up. All the nipples are tightened to the point where they're at the same length. So now we have to go. And now what we have to do is just true it up and dish it, and we're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to start truing it up. It's hitting on this side, so I'm just going to tighten up some spokes. Okay, so I got the wheel all laced up. All the nipples are tightened to the point where they're at the same length. So now we have to go. And now what we have to do is just true it up and dish it, and we're good to go. Just really quickly, you can see that just spinning a few spokes, it's almost done. Okay, so it's pretty much good right now. So I'm going to just do some preliminary using a dishing tool, dish it and see if it's off on one side or not. So this is a dishing tool you put on the rim, put it on the hub axle, and just see. So it is way off. Probably about, I don't know, 8 millimeters. Too low on this side, and this side is good. So I'm going to have to figure out which side to tighten and get it all even. Okay, so I'm going to start the dishing process. So this is where I have to be pretty accurate on how many spokes, how many turns I do, because it's fairly straight right now. I'm going to not finish the final truing until I get the dish somewhat right. So, I always start at the hole. So I'm going to do one full turn. I'm going to loosen this side. I don't want to tighten everything up just yet. Okay, I've been dishing it and truing it, so right now there's like one spot. And I'm going to get that out and we'll be all done. Okay, so I finished up dishing it, truing it, and as you can see, I'm spinning it right now, and it looks pretty